together for our Clippers spirit.
Let's go now.
Hi, my name is so-and-so. Baby, can you tell me yours? You look like you came to do one thing. Set it up. You can do the pop, pop, rag, top, don't stop. That's the way you gotta get it, make your body rock. You try, admit it, but you just can't put the feeling inside. You know it, and I can see it in your eyes. You will be as smooth as butter, so undercover by the way that you was watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me. The way you look at me, I'm feeling you. I just can't help it, trying to keep it cool. I can feel it in the beat. When you do those things to me, don't let nothing stop you. Ring the alarm, the club is jumping now, so get up. Fans, put your hands together one more time for our Clipper spirit.
Knicks basketball on MSG beginning the second quarter in downtown Los Angeles where the Knicks trail the Clippers 2019 here on this Saturday afternoon. Let's check out our stat line brought to you by Infosys. Well, the Knicks overall struggling, but not these two guys. Quentin Grimes, Manuel quickly with 15 of the first 19 for the Knicks on the road.
And they have been the catalyst so far. Again, when the offense is struggling, you need someone to get hot, someone to get into rhythm. And these two guys have done that. And they've done that with just movement, constant movement. As Tom Thibodeau has been preaching that.
Barrett kicks top of corner three. Off the mark. Blocked by George. So the Knicks begin the quarter. Hart, McBride, Barrett, Toppin, and Hartenstein against Gordon, Plumlee, Mann, George, and Batum for the Clippers. Paul George to the rim, leans in, scores. George, his first points. Knicks down 3.
And that was just too easy. An easy dribble into the paint. Knicks defense was not set, not ready to help. And Isaiah Hartenstein, all he could do was just put a hand up. But once Paul George gets into the paint, it's pretty much a wrap.
George scoring nearly 24 a game. McBride around Mann. Hartenstein fires to 3. Rimmed down his first 3 since late January against the Lakers.
He's in his own old building where they used to have him shoot those corner threes. Tyronn Lue loved Isaiah Hartenstein when he was with the Clippers.
George fadeaway's good. Hartenstein last year was 14 of 30 from 3. Took more at the end of the season.
And with the Knicks more of a rebounder, not as much a playmaker that they used him as here.
Toppin fakes the give. Hart with 8 to shoot. George on him. Barrett, 2 to shoot. Steps out, fades away. There's the rebound. Hartenstein rips it away. Top of the cut. Hangs and banks it in for the Knicks.
Rare 2-point basket for Obi Toppin. A lot of dunks last season, but he's more become this year a spacer, a 3-point shooter. You'll love seeing him get into the paint and finish, especially with that athleticism that he has.
Scored 5 the other night against Sacramento.
You know, 58% of his offense comes from 3-point range.
Amazing.
It's incredible.
Would never have happened 2 years ago, but he's evolved. Gordon fires a deep 3. Hits it to beat the shot clock.
I thought he was a great addition to this team. Really did. It was a great pickup for them to bring him back here, and you'll see it more in playoff time.
Hart over the shoulder scores against Plumlee.
And a look to the officials again. Thought there was a lot of contact. Plumlee, you know, very physical player. Another great pickup for the Clippers, adding depth at the center position.
Gordon second still with the Clippers. Man, McBride gets to him. Give and go, broken up, stolen by the Knicks. Good strong D by McBride. Lob to the rim. Toppin with the stuff. And the Knicks are within 2 here in L.A.
From the floor, good things happen. Obi Toppin off to a pretty good start here. That 4 position for the Knicks in the first quarter. Julius Randle struggling a little bit, getting some production there as Toppin comes in, giving you positive minutes.
Plumlee to the rim, scores and foul. And Plumlee with a chance at three. McBride got him on the roll.
Mason Plumlee, look again, points in the paint. I mean, Deuce McBride is not big enough at that point to get the stop on a 7-footer. And that, by the way, is 20 points in the paint out of 29 points scored for the Clippers. That points in the paint continues to be an issue. But on the other end of the floor, the Knicks offense looking up, running the floor. The Knicks have had great people movement in this game, and Obi Toppin loves to leak out, and he's a big-time finisher with the dunk.
Today's precision pass presented by Acura. Plumlee missing free throw. Hard to the rim, throws it up, missed it, but a foul. Will shoot two. By the way, speaking of passing, Alan, Knicks have made 11 shots, 10 assists in this first half.
That's an excellent percentage, is it not? I mean, that's, again, all the people movement that's been going on. Your two main ISO players, R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle, are struggling. Combined 2 of 11 from the field. That's where normally you get a lot of ISO points. The rest of your team is thriving off of people movement, ball movement, cutting, and running the floor. So that's why the assist numbers are up in the percentage of field goals made. That you love to see. But to win this game, you're going to need your ISO guys to start cooking, especially when Julius Randle gets back in the game.
This guy, what a night on the glass in Sacramento. Hart hits both free throws, 15 rebounds, 8 on the offensive end.
Mike Brown, after the game, was an unbelievable press conference. His team wins the game, a really hard-fought win. And all he talked about was how frustrated he was and how Josh Hart kicked our butt. That's all he kept saying.
Coaches love him, especially Tom Thibodeau. George, fadeaway three's good. Oh, George with 7 now, hits trail by 5. 32-27.
How tough is it that they stagger Kawhi and Paul George, where Paul George goes up against your bench? That's a not easy matchup.
But last game, they both played nearly 40 minutes each. Toppin fakes, drives, looks, fires, scores. Toppin putting on the moves, and now with 6 points.
Love it, Obi. Put it on the floor. Use that athleticism. Get to the basket. You don't have to be just a catch-and-shoot guy. Be aggressive with your offense. We have not seen this enough out of Obi Toppin this season.
George, the crossover and the finish with the answer for the Clippers.
This team's going to be a handful when they get into a playoff series. They are going to be a handful. First round matchup, beware.
Timeout Knicks. Obi Toppin, though, getting in the act here in LA.
And you'll love it. Again, fakes the three and just takes it all the way to the basket with some confidence. And then, of course, Paul George, 8-time All-Star. Been there, done that. Gets into the paint with the high percentage finish.